everyone! Today we're creating these crepe paper calla lilies. The first thing you'll need is some yellow crepe paper. I just got a yellow streamer from the dollar store. Next, I'm taking about a 20-inch long piece of 18 gauge wire. Next, take the yellow crepe paper, put some glue on the end of the wire, and glue the paper to the end of the wire, and just start rolling it up like this. Once it's about this thick, go ahead and cut the paper and glue it in place. Then you can take it and just grab the outside and just gently pull down so it makes it kind of curved at the top, like this. Next, I'm taking some light pink crepe paper and I'm cutting a piece about this size. It doesn't have to be exactly the size. And just start cutting a shape like this out of the top. So it has a point in the center and then just kind of curved to the sides. And go ahead and cut the corners off so there's no sharp edges. So it looks like this. And then just start stretching the center part so it starts to get curved like this. And just keep stretching it so it starts to look like a flower petal. And once you like how that looks, take the center of the flower, and for this next part there's really no set way how to do this. Just try arranging it in different ways and adjusting it so it looks most like a flower. But what I'm doing is kind of gathering up the bottom edge and then gluing it in place, and just going around the bottom of this flower petal doing that, gathering it and gluing it. And you can kind of stretch out that upper part to keep it rounded. So just gathering and gluing. And you may need to make adjustments to the petal and trim some off. That's totally fine, just do whatever you feel will work best. Then gluing the other end in place. Then I'm just going around and making sure everything is glued. So next I'm taking that top edge of the flower petal and I'm kind of stretching it and bending it over backwards so it curves out like this. So just stretching and turning outwards. And if you need to glue anything, go ahead and do that. So it looks like this. And then I decided I wanted to trim some off. Make it look a little bit more natural. You want more of a uneven edge so it's not just a perfect curve all the way around. And I trimmed just a little bit off that front part of the flower. So it looks like this. Next, I'm taking a small piece of light green crepe paper and stretching out the top and then positioning it around the bottom of the flower and gluing it in place. So kind of gathering it at the bottom and gluing it in place. Then I'm taking some darker colored crepe paper, and if you don't have both of these, that's okay, you can just use one color of crepe paper. And stretching out the top part and wrapping it around here. Just kind of repeating the same process. So just completely gluing it in place. Next I put a dot of glue here, and I took some green floral tape and just started wrapping it around. And put another dot of glue to hold it in place, and just started wrapping it down the flower stem. And then I just kept wrapping, and every once in a while I put a dot of glue just to hold it in place, but you may not need to do that. So just wrap it until it covers the entire stem of the flower. Then when you get to the end of the stem, go ahead and put a dot of glue there and press the tape into it and then trim it off. So it looks like this. Next, I'm just going to cut a piece of green crepe paper that looks like this. It does not have to be perfect or anything, just kind of a leaf shape like this. And then go ahead and start stretching it out in some places just to make it look more natural. So it looks like this. Then I'm going to decide where I want to position it on the stem. I decided here was about right, so I held it against the stem, put some glue down, and then I just kind of pinched it over the stem like this. And then trim any extra off. So it looks like this. That's it! I hope you've enjoyed this crepe paper calla lily tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.